Hey guys, Civilard here, back again with another overview, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Wave 2. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're going to be doing an overview of Wave 2 of the Masters of the Universe Origins line, brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel. Now, I know I'm a bit late to the game on this one, but again, these videos are made for people who may not have the time to watch my individual reviews of all of these figures, which the three on the left, I did a long time ago. The one on the right, I did yesterday. Keep that in mind. So, with that being said, if I was going to rank these guys quick, obviously Scareglow's number 1, Trapjaw's number 2, Man-E-Face is number 3, and Orca's number 4. So why don't we just start in order with the ones I reviewed first, and then we'll wrap things up with a little Scareglow on the right there. So, Trapjaw. Awesome figure. I love that figure. Not my favorite in the wave, but he is awesome. I will say, I would have liked the double ball peg kind of articulation in the neck and maybe the torso and chest armor piece there being separate pieces, but that doesn't kill the figure for me. It's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's an awesome figure. I will say I think mine's belt was put on upside down when I got it, so I had to flip that around. But other than that, I really have no complaints with that figure. I think it's cool. Maybe the eyes could have been a little bigger. They seem a bit tiny, but maybe that's just me. At least on mine, maybe the paint's a bit wonky, but it's, again, not a deal breaker. Really like that figure. Next up, we got Man-E-Faces, who is kind of 50-50. Either like him or you don't. I like him. I don't mind the paint so much, probably because I can't see that well, because my eyes are broken. But he comes with his little blaster pistol that he can hold pretty well. I will say the only thing I wish was better on him was his monster face. It seems a bit soft in the sculpt. Wish it was a little bit more detailed, or even if they put like some black wash on it to kind of bring out all the details, that would have improved the figure a lot, I think. So, Man-E-Faces is cool, but third favorite of this wave. Next up, we got Orko, who is my least favorite. I never liked Orko as a character anyways. He's an original Filmation character. I don't want to dog on Filmation, but I thought he was annoying. There are some Filmation characters that I do like good old Shapoopy, aka Shakoti, because Shapoopy's more fun to say, and Lord Mask, and was it Daymar, the Eternia equivalent of Satan? Of course, I like the villains. My local friend, who shall remain nameless for privacy reasons, always makes fun of me for liking the villains all the time, but that's because they look cooler. I mean, the good guys have Orko, the bad guys have Scareglow. I mean, there's no comparison. There's none. Zip, nada, zelch. Moving on. Orko also seems a bit lacking at the $15 price point. I wish he had something a little bit more going on with him. He's just got a base with a stand and himself. And honestly, compared to the rest of these, that ain't enough. So, he's probably my least favorite figure in this line so far. Then we go to my favorite figure in this line so far, Scareglow. Yes, the mighty Scareglow, the infamous Scareglow, one of the rarest figures from the vintage line that I actually have, but I unfortunately put into storage before I got this Scareglow, so I couldn't do a comparison during my Scareglow review. However, I will tell you that this is pretty much the vintage figure with more articulation on it, and a cheap plastic cape. I'm not a fan of the cape. I don't think it needed to be cloth. I think it needed to be a little bit bigger maybe, because the Keldor cape is a little bit longer than that and has a bit better kind of clasp going across the front. This one has one, but it's very, very small, so if it were to snap, you're kind of screwed. You're gonna have to find a way to fix that, maybe with some string or with a twist tie, which I have plenty of black twist ties. I could easily fix that, but it shouldn't be something to worry about. at this current time. But I feel like if this guy falls down enough, that's going to become an issue. So I don't know. Maybe that's pushing it, but I still think there are better ways to do that. Maybe not even put the chain there. I thought that this guy's cape just kind of went right around his neck and had like a button clasp or something like that going on in the front. But I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it is always a chain. Curious how the MOTU Classic Scareglow cape kind of stacks up compared to that. I mean, I know it's taller, obviously, but curious if the clasp is any thicker. Probably so. But with that being said, Scareglow, Trapjaw, Many-Faces, Orko. Is this the best wave? I don't think so. I have a hard time determining what is the best wave and what isn't. I mean, it's got my favorite character. It's got one of my other favorite characters. It's got one of my favorite good guys, but he's kind of, he's cool. I like him, but I think a couple of things could have been better on him. And then it's got my least favorite character in all of MOTU, at least related to He-Man. I despise all the She-Ra princesses more than him, though. So, but are you really surprised? Really? If you're gonna say something stupid in the comments like, I can't believe you don't like Castaspella, are you really surprised that I don't like Castaspella? Or what is it, Honeybee? Or the bee chick from She-Ra? Like, really? I'm a straight white male. What do you want? So, with that being said, it's not the best wave, but it's got some of the best figures in it. I'll leave it at that. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little overview. It's pretty short compared to most of my overviews, I think. I think I'm getting a little better at making these shorter and quicker. Not a whole lot to talk about with this line that I haven't already discussed in other overviews or, you know, their individual reviews, which I will leave links in the description to. I will leave links to in the description below. Excuse me, gee whiz, can't talk. Scareglow still got me flustered if you can't tell. But as always, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more content to the channel. We're going to be doing some more MOTU stuff this week. Got 2 more videos coming at you tomorrow and Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. Not sure what else. I got that. I still got to do that Red Death 2-pack from DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys. I also have some other McFarlane toys I haven't reviewed yet, like Red Sun Superman, Damian Wayne, and Robin there, and Nightwing and Batgirl. I guess I could do those. That way, excuse me, gee whiz. That way I could say I reviewed all my Multiverse figures, but I don't know. I'm still debating on all that. But if you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions for all kinds of toy and action figure related posts and whatnots. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this wave. If you like it, don't like it, Jonesing for it, gonna pass on it. I don't see a lot of people passing on these two, maybe those two though. I don't know. They're all sold out on BBTS, well, other than Scareglow. You can still pre-order him, which is odd. He's technically out, but technically isn't? Question mark. But as always, don't forget to keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, catch you guys later.